Spider-Man 3 is going to be called Home Run and will have 8 villains including the Sinister Six. Before we start, let me just reiterate that although this leak is coming from the same place that leaked Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, this could always be wrong, so take it with a grain of salt. However, it seems to be very accurate, so there could be spoilers about the plot of Spider-Man 3. Also, if you're interested, I already covered the leaks on the first episode of the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, the Eternals movie, and Thor Love and Thunder, so you should go watch those videos after this. The links will all be in the description. So I covered a leak 2 days ago that I had never heard before, but it's actually 4 months old. I hadn't even started YouTube yet. I uploaded my first video a month later. But anyways, coincidentally there was another leak that came out yesterday. Now the leaks aren't the exact same, but they do have a lot of similarities, and the overall plot in both is basically the same. However, the leak from 4 months ago is still up on Reddit, but the one from yesterday was deleted. So whether or not that means that whoever posted it was onto something, it's a little weird that they take one down, but leave the other one that's been up for so long when they're both pretty similar. I'm planning to do a giveaway when we hit 500 subscribers, so if you want to be entered to win, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, leave a like, and comment on this video, and if you want, stay tuned till the end where I'll go into more details on it. Kevin Smith on his Fat Man Beyond podcast mentioned that Charlie Cox could return as Daredevil. He said, "I heard another piece of good news. Did you hear that Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie, is gonna have a lawyer in it? Charlie Cox. They're bringing him in as Matt Murdock. There's been a rumor online that he's the one that Marvel... Like, how did that get out?" Kevin has since then come out and said that he didn't mean to get anyone's hopes up, as he's just a fan like us and was talking about rumors he'd heard. But a rumor for him might be very different from a rumor for us. He's in the film industry. He's an actor and a producer. So the rumors he hears and the people he hears them from have a lot more validity than the ones we hear. So given his connections, he could have heard this from a studio head or an executive producer or anyone else that could be associated with the film. However, there's 2 ways that this could have played out. The first is that maybe he just wants to see Charlie Cox reprise the role, and like us, he's just trying to scrape up whatever information he can. Or this is true. He accidentally leaked it when he wasn't supposed to, and then tried to fix it by saying it was just a rumor that he'd heard. But we'll have to wait till the movie's released to find out. A lot of fans were really bummed out when they canceled the Netflix Marvel shows, and have been wanting them to come back. In an interview with Kevin Feige, he was asked if these characters would ever return, and he said that it was possible, but it would have to be done in a very specific way. We know that Spider-Man will be on the run after Far From Home, and he'll need a lawyer, because he's been framed for murder, and also being chased by villains, so he could use some help fighting crime. The first similarity between both leaks is that the title is Spider-Man Home Run, so that could possibly be the real title. This title does make a lot of sense, and it continues with the home theme of Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home. And after supposedly murdering Mysterio and being framed as a villain, he's now on the run. So let me quickly recap what the other leak was, even though you should go watch that video after this. Spider-Man is on the run after killing Mysterio, and he's running from the law. He eventually gets captured and thrown in jail, where the inmates and some guards beat him up. After a riot breaks out, he's moved to a different prison, but on the way there, the van is attacked by Kraven the Hunter. Peter escapes and calls Happy, who tells him a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent named Jessica Drew, who's Spider-Woman in the comics, can help him. Peter fights Kraven and almost kills him, where he finds out that the Hunter was hired by none other than Mysterio, who wanted to get rid of the evidence and make his comeback. Spider-Man then fights Mysterio in another illusion, where we find out that he was actually hired by Norman Osborn, who's running for mayor. Norman publicly exposes Mysterio and takes credit for clearing Spider-Man's name, positively increasing the public's opinion of him. However, it's said that we won't see him as Green Goblin anytime soon. If this is true, we could have a Dr. Wells story like in The Flash, which is really exciting. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna be really disappointed when it doesn't happen. Anyways, now that Iron Man's gone, we could see Osborn take Peter under his wing for a while, maybe for a few movies, even building him new suits and helping him become a better hero. Then boom, I was Green Goblin all along, and now I'm gonna kill you. The biggest difference between the leaks is this. In the old leak, it says that Kraven will be the main villain, with Mysterio being the final fight to clear his name. And for all Spider-Man knows, Osborn is a good guy. However, in the new leak, it says that there are going to be 8 villains. Side antagonists include Scorpion, Vulture, Shocker, Tinkerer, Mysterio, Prowler, and Silver Sable. So all but one of these characters have already been introduced. Vulture was obviously the main villain in Spider-Man Homecoming, and his crew included Shocker, who was vaporized by Adrian Toomes. who then gave another henchman the name, and Tinkerer their weapons builder. Aaron Davis, aka Prowler, was also introduced in Spider-Man Homecoming, and in a deleted scene hinted at Miles Morales, but that has nothing to do with this leak. Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion, appears in an end credit scene in jail with Vulture. Recently, Michael Mando was asked if he would play Scorpion, and a few days later he posted a picture on Twitter with a scorpion emoji. This might be nothing, maybe just a fun tease, or it might be a bigger hint of what's to come. And Mysterio was the main villain in Spider-Man Far From Home. Kraven will be independent of the Sinister Six, which was apparently formed by Scorpion, and he'll be doing his own thing, which leaves Silver Sable as the only character that hasn't been introduced. Silver Sable is a bounty hunter, but allies herself after she finds out Peter is innocent. The film is a cat and mouse extravaganza set just 1 week after Far From Home. Peter is a man on the run with the whole city out for his blood. His abilities, alliances, and skills are put to the ultimate test. The Avengers co-star of the film is War Machine, with Don Cheadle reprising the role. Rhodey feels obligated to help Peter because of how much Tony cared for him. Other returning characters are MJ, Aunt May, Peter's peers, and J. Jonah Jameson. Sony will be casting Jessica Drew for her upcoming Spider-Woman movie, and there's a possibility that she could appear in a post or mid-credit scene. Okay, so this all makes sense and it sounds amazing, but I don't see any way of making Kraven the main villain, and at the end having the Sinister Six, plus having Daredevil, Silver Sable, War Machine, and possibly Spider-Woman all team up and help Spidey. It's way too many characters for one movie, and I feel like someone's not going to get the screen time they deserve. I think that what's really going to happen is we're not going to see the Sinister Six, at least not the real ones. After Peter fights Kraven and learns where Mysterio is, he'll go find him. But inside of the illusion, Mysterio will make it seem like he's fighting the Sinister Six. What I mean by this is how in the original illusion, Mysterio made things appear and even made himself look like other people. So Spider-Man could be looking for him, and Vulture pops out, but then disappears. Then Scorpion does the same, and so on. This is a good way to make the illusion different from the original one, but also introduce all the Sinister Six in their villain costumes, and possibly hint at a real, full Sinister Six movie down the line. The last thing that doesn't make much sense to me is War Machine. Rhodey barely had any scenes with Peter. If anyone's going to be appearing and helping him out, it would 100% be Happy, not Rhodey. Happy has been close to Peter since the beginning, and even had a thing with his aunt. Either way, this leak would be awesome, and I can't wait till the movie comes out to find out what's really going to happen. To help speed things up, I want to give away a Baby Groot Funko Pop when we hit 500 subscribers. I know this isn't a PS4, Xbox, or Switch, but maybe if we keep growing we'll get there eventually. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment telling me pretty much anything. Why you liked or disliked the video, who your favorite Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Dragon Ball, or any other franchise character is, what movie, show, or game you're excited for or you want to come out, what character you want to see on the big screen, or basically anything else. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.